Good morning, everybody. We are Brigade of Beans, a diagnosed dissociative identity disorder system, and today we wanted to film a little day in our life vlog. We've done one of these before and you guys seem to like it, so let's do another one. I'm unsure when our posting schedule this video will go out, but we are filming on January the 2nd of 2025. So Happy New Year, everybody. I'm not exactly sure who is fronting. It's kind of a blend of some caretaker parts. We woke up really early this morning. We woke up at 3 a.m. and tried to get back to sleep. I managed to have like a little nap. But it's now, what time is it? I think like 7:30. Hey, it is Dusty and Chambers and a couple of other people blended into front. We have stopped playing Stardew for a little bit because our brain is very tired still. We went out on New Year's Eve and it's going to take us a few days to recover. So we're going to go and lie down in bed and listen to our audiobook for a bit. And Brandy would like to say hello. Hello. Hi, Sweet Pea. Hey everybody, it's Violet. We are currently watching Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is a show that we started watching a couple of months ago, I believe, and have been really enjoying. Some alters like it more than others. Dusty absolutely adores it, but many of the rest of us also enjoy watching. And we're just watching that. We're also waiting for our groceries arrive. They're meant to come between 12 and 1. So we'll probably film again when they're here, but otherwise we're probably just going to be watching Criminal Minds. It's a typical day for us. We don't really get up to very much. Although once our groceries arrive, we'll do a bunch of food preparation. So I promise that this afternoon will be more exciting than this morning has been. Hey, it's Violet again, and I have decided to start doing a cross stitch. I am one stitch in. I'm going to be making, can you see it? Those flowers there in the middle. We probably won't get it all done today. We'll probably just start on it today. But cross stitching is a hobby that a lot of us really enjoy, and we're trying to get off our phone more because we have a habit of spending a lot of time on our phone. Even when we're watching TV, we're still doing something on our phone. So I'm trying to do a cross stitch that we're only watching one screen instead of the two. Plus, it's fun and it's enjoyable, and it's nice to have something that you've created to look at and to hold in your own hands. The groceries have arrived. Small's inspecting them. Time to put them away. Hey, Brandy. Our freezer is very small, but we've managed to fit everything in there. It does mean that when we make the soup, we're going to have to pop it in our friend's freezer. Yes, we can leave some of the soup in the fridge, but we'd like to make it in bulk and then freeze some of it. But as you can see, our freezer's full. So luckily, we have a friend who lives around the corner who lets us put stuff in their freezer from time to time, which is very helpful. Small has come to inspect the fridge, which is also all packed. The door. I'm going to go and put the food that belongs in the cupboards, and then I'm going to get started on making some soup, and we'll bring you along for that as well. Now we're going to leave that to cook for the next 90 minutes because that's how long the meat takes to cook. And I'm going to set this little handy dandy timer here so that we don't forget about it. It makes a noise and we can also see how long is left. It also makes it easy for us to know if we need to check it because we just check it every 10 minutes when like the little point is pointing at the 10-minute sign. So yeah, that's the first part of the soup. That's making the broth and then a bunch of meat. And then we'll make the actual soup from that broth with extra veggies and all of that sort of thing later this evening. Hello, it is Adam and Molly and Brandy, and we are watching Mumbo Jumbo and Gran. We are watching Gran's Hermitcraft Tour, and it is on Mumbo's section, and we are waiting for the soup to cook. And this is Monkey. We love Monkey, he is very cool. Hello, it is Molly again. I have a bottle of water and I have lunch. This is our lunch. We have 2 bread rolls and in them are lettuce and sour cream. We wanted to have chicken in them, but when we ordered them, someone else is making my voice sound weird. But when we ordered them, the chicken didn't come. There was no rotisserie chicken because they were sold out. So instead we just have lettuce and sour cream, but it's still yummy. Here is Brandy. She is upside down. Oops, I dropped the camera. Upside down, Brandy. Brandy, say hello to YouTube. So, hi, it's Poppy. Before we had lunch, we did a few dishes. We didn't do too many. There are so many more that we need to do. But we've been really struggling lately. So the fact that we even managed to get 2 plates done, I used one for lunch, and 2 bowls done, and some cutlery, and the scissors is really big. That's really awesome. I wish we could do more, but we're getting too many sensory issues and dissociation, and then also that's causing meltdowns and flashbacks. So we can only do tiny bits at a time so that we don't get very dysregulated. But hopefully we're going to be having a support worker start in the next couple of weeks. They said they'll be starting in January, and they will be able to help us do the things that we can't do because of our disabilities. So hello, this is the point in the soup where we take the meat out and we add our extra things in here. We've got bacon and potatoes, and then we've also got some chicken drumsticks, and then we'll put in a stock cube and then some additional spices, and then we'll slice the meat up so that we can have that with sandwiches and wraps, etc. And then, oh, we'll also add pearl barley to the soup, and then let that cook for another 40 minutes, half an hour, just depends how long it takes for everything to get cooked through. And then we'll box all that up, like put that into containers and then store that in a freezer and then just eat that. It is one of our favorite meal preps to do because whilst it does take like several hours of effort, it only really takes 1 day, and we can make enough soup to last us literally 2 weeks because we're supplementing with cereal and then also the meat with the sandwiches and other snacks, etc. over that time period. And it's actually really effective for us. We didn't eat soup for ages, and then we recently got back into it technically last year now because it's January, but back into it, and it's just, we fucking love soup now, and I'm so glad that we've reintroduced it to our circulation of safe foods because it's definitely a really handy one to be able to make and then just eat for ages and ages and ages. So something about S'more is that he loves paper bags. We always make sure that he has supervision when he's playing with them just in case. But he loves just sitting in them, and it's really cute. Anyway, we are back to watching Criminal Minds, and I'm not sure if it'll be able to show it. Yeah, in the kitchen over there, we have the soup to boil. We have a second lot of soup to go on to boil afterwards, and we've put all of the meat into containers and then fit it into the freezer with some rearrangement. But that is all sorted, which is very handy. And so we're just going to continue working on this cross stitch most likely, and keep S'more supervised while he has a play. The soup is all cooked. No idea who's in front, but it is cooked, it is packaged up, and I will take it to my friend's place this afternoon to put in their freezer, or some of it, not all of it. Probably just like 4 or 5 of the containers and then 2 of the meat containers. Hey, it is Atlas, and we are going to go and play some more Stardew Valley. One of my favorite things about gaming time is that we get company. She sits between our laptop and us. What are you doing, Tubby? Gonna say hello to the people? Good girl. Kiss. She's so sweet. She's such a good girl. I love you, Buggy. Good girl. She's so silly. I love you. Hey everyone, it is now 7:15 at night, and we've just finished up week 1 in our Stardew Valley expanded save. I think that's all we're going to vlog for today.
we got quite a lot done. It might not seem like it. It might only seem like we bulk made a bunch of food, which is true. We did do that, but we also managed to engage in interests such as cross stitch, and prepare a lot of food. We also, it's payday, so we paid all of our bills and stuff. Um, and we did get quite a lot done, and I'm really proud of us for that. Thank you all so much for coming along. I hope that you've all enjoyed it. If you would like more vlogging style content, please make sure to let us know in the comments, and maybe we might do like a monthly vlog or something like that. But yes, thank you all so much. If you like that content, make sure that you like and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Bye bye.